I've always made spirals. Every piece of my work has that signature in it. The spiral represents to me pushing forward in eternity. I've always been an old soul. I just don't let things stop me. Like I bring artists. I cultivate artists. I use my voice to get into venues that we would not ordinarily be able to be in. It's not just people of color, that was women as well. I am D. Della Reverda-Jennings. I'm an interdisciplinary artist. I am an independent curator, a gallerist. I have created a number of artist-related groups here in Indianapolis, Indiana, and throughout the region. I am the founder and independent curator for Flavor Fresh, the annual exhibition presentation series of contemporary fine art, which is currently celebrating our 25th anniversary. Thank you. And I decided to create it where it would be a place that was all-inclusive. And so since I didn't have a brick and mortar, I made it mobile and began showing exhibitions, 5 and 6 exhibitions a year. This is the Sullivan Muntz Museum, not very far from the center of Indianapolis. I like a lot of texture. I like the color and patina. I love the differences in everyone. I think that's why I was such a sponge, and I would appreciate each difference. Part of my lineage is Dominican, Afro-American, and Puerto Rican. So I'm a mixture. I was born in Anchorage, Alaska. I was raised by my grandparents. Well, my grandparents came to be in Alaska because of my grandmother's, one of her brothers. He was in the military, and they were building roads. They call it the Alaska Highway or the Alaskan-Canadian Highway. The people that worked came from all over the world. After living in Alaska, we moved to Chicago. My grandfather first recognized my creative ability because of my magpie qualities, collecting detritus wherever we went, the rocks and the metal and the rusty bits. Yeah, I used to collect all of that sort of thing. Then I would make little vignettes with it. I got so good I could just swoop it up, and he didn't realize it, and I would have them in my pockets that they would have to shake me out to get out the rocks. What they did was put them in boxes and kept them for me. They nurtured my creativity. It's better for the earth to use recycled things, reclaimed things. These are earrings. I'm not really known for my jewelry making. I would just make it for myself. I said, well, if they made it, I can make it. I attended the University of Chicago. I also took business courses because I felt like at the time, and still as it is today, a lot of people don't believe that artists will make money. They can't make a living. That's not true. I felt that if I took business courses, I would be able to manage myself a lot better. But I learned welding from watching an uncle. When I learned how to weld, it was just another way to make my work better because I'm a continual learner. I always want to learn how to do different things. Faces to me represent your inner light. My females that I create are never insecure. I'm also using the experiences from before as a child to be part of that voice, to say that we're beautiful. My grandfather and I walked up to get on the elevated platform, the L train, and all of a sudden there was about 4 or 5 young men that came on boastfully, loudly, rudely, and all of a sudden we were a bunch of ugly, hateful things. They just got up in women's faces and called them ugly. You're ugly. No one's made to be ugly. The people that were ugly are the guys that did that. And so that has been my way of honoring and celebrating women. This has carried on into my work up till now. And I make several series of pieces of women who are empowered, women who understand their inner selves, women who are spiritual, where they take from their predecessors, their ancestors, and they use their connection to them to become powerful. And that's part of what I do. I'm beautiful. We're beautiful. You're beautiful. I would like very much for my work to linger on for years and years and years. And I want my work to inspire others to create. As part of Art and Soul, I hosted an event at the Indianapolis Arts Garden where I bring musicians to the stage and to the community. I cultivate artists no matter the discipline. I act as a mediator, and I can hook them up or take them to or bring them to someone that can help them with their career. Welcome to the Art and Soul Sunday. Our performers this evening, Scrapper and Skelton, both grew up around music and were inspired as youths by listening to the radio and always having music playing in their homes. Both Scrapper and Skelton believe that they didn't choose the blues chose them.